age of the influencer is over. The time of the buck has come.
Okay, back to chin-ups. The other day when I maxed out, it was just a sort of one-off thing. This is kind of the bread and butter, I guess. I don't really think you the one rep lifts. They if they're for some lifts like clean and jerk snatch, overhead press, they're good for practice, but those don't really make you any stronger. They're more like a flex, I suppose, in lots of cases. And anyways, this is the important stuff. I only record 3 of the sets because, frankly, it's not all that interesting. But I got some good squats coming up. I'm pretty happy with the squats. My goal is to get up to 475. So I've got, 4 more workouts. And yeah, that'll be pretty good. Yeah, judging by these, it seems like the center of gravity on these is kind of weird, but I think it just looks like that because my heels are so high. So the guy commented and he's like, it's good to see people working on ankle mobility. Well, it's like I have terrible ankle mobility. That's why I have like a 1.5 inch heel underneath my heel, or underneath my foot. Yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I try to get at least 10 reps out of the way as fast as possible. Although my stamina is really good because I didn't have any trouble catching my breath. What I've been doing recently is I take GW501516, which is startering. I take that 2 days a week, and I take 5 milliliters each time, or not 5 milliliters. I think 5 milligrams. 5 milliliters. Crazy. I think 1 milliliter is 10 milligrams. So I have a liquid form. It's kind of hard to dose it because it comes in a dropper, and you don't always get the whole thing out.
You have to practice hard, understand? Everyone, off to the next location. Hurry up!
My lack of flexibility has shot my confidence to pieces. I need to pull myself together. And Yenchen Sifu has the perfect motivator.
Here we go.
The centuries-old Hall of 1,000 Buddhas, also known as the Kung Fu Training Hall.
I like the 1,000
Buddhas. It's the oldest structure
in
the Shaolin Temple, and inside there are 48 small depressions in the floor.
That's where Buddha was sitting.
Has it that they are formed by hundreds of years of Kung Fu training, as the monks
more like Kung Fu sitting,
channel their chi through their feet, striking the ground with incredible force.
This depression on the ground is the evidence of a kind of spirit that exists here.
People need to yell like that when they're fighting at the YMCA instead of doing instead of doing that, you need to be like fucking yelling like a Chinese guy.
This is the Shaolin spirit, which can be expressed by the saying, Rome is not built in a day. Kung Fu cannot simply be
more like
acquired overnight.
The Chinese saying
like this can only be achieved over a certain period of time and sweat. Nowadays, most monks do not get the chance to practice their martial arts here. But today, I've specially brought a few monks here to train with you. You must.
So guys, the moral of the story is if you want your floor all fucked up, then invite a bunch of Chinese guys over.
Treasure this opportunity. Do not disappoint me. Go.
Yingqing Sifu brought me to the Kung Fu Hall to inspire me and get me pumped up so that I can train really hard to learn the 7-star fist.
Right in the solar
I think
plexus.
in a way I felt very small. Firstly, who am I? I mean, and here am I at this amazing place.
All those freaking bald guys.
In this
I
historical
think I'd fit in.
hall, and I thought, I'm just like one generation. I'm a little blip in the time frame in this
Watch out for the hole.
scale of history and hundreds of years of practitioners cultivating their chi, really putting their whole life into their kung fu.
Okay, like this. Good.
In a way, I don't feel up to par, but I'm trying my best to, make it work, remember the moves, and perform them well.
This would be good for me to go there for content.
Oh.
So, guys, if you want to pay for the whole thing, then sign up for my Patreon. You have to leave a sizable tip though, because it's just $5 a month donations. Unless, like, I don't know, 1,000 of you sign up, which you should. Because I think I don't know and then also I have to endure a super long flight. Probably have to go to Australia or Hawaii. No, I'd have to go to like Vancouver, then Hawaii, and then over to China.
Like that. Feel it?
And then I'd probably get disappeared.
Stretch your legs. Lean to the left side. Okay?
Do people say that? I'm the one who starts it.
Yenchen Sifu said that it takes thousands of hours to remember these things.
Technique.
And as a beginner, I tend to agree because you really have to get into your body. It has to become a natural reflex. And as a beginner, it's not quite there yet. It's more like piecing together a puzzle. And that puzzle's just not quite fitting.
Looks like he has good form.
The struggle.
It looks natural.
When you first...
I want to see Steven Seagal do that. The thing is, he's the perfect example of a white guy dressing up in this like traditional Chinese clothing and being completely... Well, he's not really cringe. The cringe guys are like the skinny dudes that are the ones that are on YouTube and they tell you they're like, do this for 20 minutes every day for massive legs. And that some 160-pound white guy with a ponytail telling you to do a horse stance. Those are the guys that are cringe. Steven Seagal is just funny because he's dead serious in his belief that he's a total badass super killer. Well,
start off, a kick is just a kick and a punch is just a punch. When you start getting into the training, a punch is no longer a punch and kick is no longer a kick.
Pick up your fucking gun. Hopefully, some people might know that. It's one of those movies when he goes through, he's cycling through all of his different accents. In some movies, he'll even have his voice dubbed and it'll sound like Martin Sheen.
Once you've gone through the training, you come out the other end, a kick is just a kick and a punch is just a punch. So it's that idea that you go through a mechanical stage.
In a couple of days, I will be tested on my 7-star fist. Whether I stay or go depends on how well I do.
Oh, it must be the first pattern that you learn.
And am I truly worthy of wielding Shaolin's greatest weapon?
The bow staff? You need a longer one than that. I was watching Ip Man, and he has like he's got like a freaking 20-footer. The longer the bow staff, I mean, it's not a compensatory thing, but the longer the bow staff, the better. Donatello was always my favorite Ninja Turtle. Raphael's too Italian for me. I don't like that. I don't like people doing the Paul Italia level of
Day
New York
4
Guinea.
of my Shaolin Kung Fu training. The entire team is going to be tested on our mastery of the 7-star fist. Judging us is a senior monk of Shaolin Temple, Yanti Sifu.
Praying mantis boxing.
Everyone needs to perform well. Understand?
This guy's he's the drill sergeant of Shaolin.
Understood. First group.
There can be no mistakes.
Who the fuck said that?
And if I do make one, it's hasta la vista, baby. No more Kung Fu boot camp. All I can do is pray and try my very best.
I'm feeling a bit apprehensive, a bit nervous. I think there's a lot of pressure on me to perform well. And I am the outsider coming in, so I really have to buck up and try to lock into the rhythms and the timing of the other monks.
Oh, so it is a sort of form of dance. They need a metronome.
You, go aside.
You suck.
I can
Go
see this
away.
is going to be difficult, and failure will be punishing.
There you go.
Second group.
That guy's going to have huge quadriceps at the end of the day, though.
As I'm watching the monks perform ahead of me, I'm seeing some monks that are not doing so well, you know, losing the timing, losing the routine. I see that those...
Oh, the guy's calling out all the moves. Okay. Then all you have to do is just strike fast, strike hard, no mercy.
Ones that are picked out and put to the side and put in a horse stance. So I'm pretty nervous at this point, you know, watching how it's all going down.
Reins are really high on that horse. You suck too. That is the wall of shame. I'd probably be the guy standing over there. But guess who'd have the biggest legs? That's right. Oh, he's in the middle. He's right in the middle. This is gonna be embarrassing. Unless if he screws up, that is. Oh yeah. Oh, that didn't look very graceful.
It wasn't quite right.
Fuzzy condom
I was a little bit slow on the draw. My timing was a bit off. I'm thinking, oh, that's it. That's the end of the road for me here in Shaolin Temple.
Well, you guys are giving us 100,000 US, so you can stay.
Jason, demonstrate the 7-star boxing move now. We want to see if you're able to execute the moves properly.
I don't need a
I have
translator. I can
to show
understand all
off 2
that.
moves. That's a part of the 7-star fist.
Am I recording?
And those 2 moves will be done when being attacked. So I thought, well, okay, here's my chance. I better try and put this guy down or show some flair when I'm using these techniques.
That's the 7-star fist? Chee! Oh, that's the Mike Van Wyck. That's a wicked... It's called the Wicked Fist.
What do you think?
Fist of the Wicked Star.
Good. You can continue to learn something new now, but you still need to build a stronger foundation for 7-star boxing. Go over there.
Yeah, he's got to do a handstand over there.
I'm relieved in the end that it worked out for me. I felt that I barely got through, and this is just my first test.
He kind of looks like The Rock.
I don't have long to get over my shaky start.
With a
It's
little
time
less
to
muscle.
enter the next stage of my training.
Oh, golly. Oh.
He just used his fingers. Everything they do, they have preparation. It's like this mental focus.
Jason.
My grandmother would be really upset that he smashed that bowl. She'd be like, oh, what? That's a waste of a perfectly good bowl.
Today I will teach you the horse stance.
The
These
horse
stilts are made
stance?
by our own monks in the shape of a plum blossom flower. What do you work on these stilts? We work on the flexibility and stability of the body.
Those better be in the ground.
This training requires utmost focus. One careless step will lead to a painful fall.
This is foundational work. Any foundational work is usually the hardest stuff to do physically. I'm looking at the buckets of water that they have. I know it has something to do with my torture here.
Go.
Plates and cowboy boots. Okay, yeah, I don't think I can do that.
Turns out that my first challenge is to hold the buckets of water in a horse stance for at least 3 minutes.
Holy shit. Where's that? You know, it needs to be like in the 36 Chambers of Shaolin. He's got these knives that are attached to his arm. They're pointing down at his sides. So if it goes down at all, you're getting poked. So you better keep those freaking arms up.
And it's easier said than done.
Jason, you will compete with Xiao Song now. Xiao Song will perform the Chao Tian Deng stance on one foot, while you perform horse stance on both feet. Whoever loses will do 100 push-ups as punishment.
You know, apparently Buddhism was started by an Indian guy named Bodhidharma. He's the guy who taught everybody about Buddha. And I'm pretty sure that he wasn't a kung fu guy. I don't think that maybe kung fu started in India. That'd be kind of interesting.
Begin.
He's doing this movie. He's showing off again. Holy cow.
Physically, this is where the term boot camp would really apply. You have to sustain your muscles over a long period of time.
It's not muscle, you have to just endure lots of lactic acid. It's like the old Ken Shamrock, Frank Shamrock thing where you do 500 bodyweight squats in one set. I think I did like 200. It's so freaking painful. It's, you know, it's good for mental toughness, good for training. It doesn't make you stronger though. Well, it makes you attached. But being mentally strong is kind of more important. That's your foundation.
I lost.
Oh, disgrace. Go home.
Boss, do 100 push-ups.
100
Shaosong,
push-ups.
Come down. Shaosong, you have won. You will have to do 100 push-ups as well if you had lost, understand? Practice your horse stance well.
He has to do a freaking... Those are some real push-ups.
You need to train hard. If you train well, you will be able to hold the horse stance for 10 or even 13 minutes. If you do not train hard today, there will be no lunch for you.
Holy shit.
Continue your training.
How am I supposed to get stronger? I need my rice.
Endure!
I wonder if they like... I don't even want to say it.
Shaolin Kung
here we go.
Fu isn't just about hand-to-hand fighting.
Oh, hell yeah, Glaive.
Centuries of innovation
Alright, what the hell's that piece of tinfoil gonna do? Slap people?
gave birth to over 100 varieties of Shaolin weapons. In ancient times, the monks' skill with these deadly devices was so renowned that China's imperial court often sent their generals to learn from them.
General Chow.
My next challenge
And they taught him Kung Fu, he taught him how to make chicken.
is to master one of these famous weapons. Having come so far, it will be a disaster if I fail and get booted out.
Around every corner, it's been a surprise for me.
What the hell's
and
the
this
floppy
one's
sword?
No less exciting and apprehensive.
Look at that fucking hilt. What's that supposed to do?
as well. There's also the factor of fear.
There's a pogo stick.
But I think I've always had the character of wanting to confront fear. Fear is why I'm doing it.
What the hell? He's got like a...
From among all these weapons, choose one that you like. It would be more interesting if you train with a weapon you like.
This is a safe bet. I think this.
M16.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Well, maybe I won't hurt myself.
I don't know what to say, but being an idiot.
Pretty good choice.
It smashed.
This is an
where you hit him in the head with it.
iconic weapon of the Shaolin Temple. In ancient times, 13 monks saved the imperial heir of the Tang Dynasty, Li Shimin, with the Shaolin staff.
Hell yeah. They just fucking bludgeoned a bunch of Mongols to death.
Once you have mastered this weapon, you
Mongols that were like a foot taller than them.
can use it to fight any other weapons without any problem.
Shaolin weapons training often involves performing with a partner. It aids in
Oh, man. You
memorization
better watch your fingers.
and also enhances the speed of your moves. The danger, though, is that one misstep and it's a finger gone or
Yeah.
a gash on the head. I've been paired with an opponent wielding double broadswords.
I will demonstrate it to you once. Watch carefully.
Ame tofu. Hell
That's
yeah.
full on, man. Full speed. It's going hard.
Did you see that?
Did you see that? Did you blink? Oh, too bad. Now you do it.
You make it look easy.
Now it's my turn, and I soon find out how complex this can be.
It would be too slow if you make the step.
You want to come feel my heart beating? You have to have total focus, and that total focus, you get fatigue. And what happens when you fatigue is
I wonder how many
your
hours
timing
they've
is
been there.
off, and then you start reverting back to survival nature again, and you're not quite in the moment. I think one of the toughest challenges
Why doesn't he just do the whirlwind?
is the fear of
This
getting
guy just needs to watch my
tagged.
video.
If I don't get that staff up, I'm either gonna like have to flinch and get myself out of the way, or get my hand smashed if it's in the wrong position. And
You will get slashed easily if you hold it this way. Hold the staff with your hands wider, this way.
sometimes I could see the disappointment on my opponent's face, like, you forgot again. You know, it's like, how many times have we done this? I'm still struggling with how to hold the staff. I think there's a certain expectation, like, hey, don't waste my time. And I'm trying not to.
In just a few days, I undergo a test of my Shaolin staff skills. Failure is not an option. And I gain a hard-earned insight into the bond between Zen Buddhism and Kung Fu.
You know, there's a more efficient way to... You should do a... There's a more efficient way to go down the stairs, you know? Anyways, so... How long have I been doing this? 17 minutes!
Located at the foot of Mount Song in Henan Province, Shaolin Temple is surrounded by more than 30 peaks, which formed a virtually impenetrable barrier in ancient times. The same peaks were
Unless you
also a
climb up the
magnet for
mountains.
Buddhist and Taoist devotees who held them as sacred ground, often climbing them as
I
part
suppose you can't really do that with a horse.
of their pilgrimage
Unless it's a Skyrim horse.
or for quiet contemplation.
Those horses are built different.
This morning, I'm following their lead, climbing Mount Sung to pay our respects to Bodhidharma, the founder of Shaolin
See?
Kung Fu, who is believed to have meditated
Okay, why do
in
they
a
make him look Chinese?
nearby cave for an incredible 9 years.
Everyone start running!
Man, his ass must have been pretty fucking sore.
Hurry up! Catch up!
Little did I know that this climb, it's sort of a exercise in itself. Like everything these Shaolin monks do, it combines exercise
This is rucking.
and training. In this case,
What?
running up nearly vertical stairwells to the top of this mountain.
Oh.
My legs are burning. As we're running up the mountain, I feel I'm gaining insight
That was
into
like I
what.
was saying.
As we're running up the mountain, I feel I'm gaining insight into what Shaolin Zen is all about. It's acceptance.
It's about lactic
of
acid.
obstacles, acceptance of pain, and I think that was a brilliant insight as I was panting and crawling up the mountain.
Hurry and catch up! Everyone, relax for a bit.
You know, this railing here was installed in the 13th century by the great architect Zhong Zhou. He was far ahead of his time in metallurgy.
Jason, this is the cave of the Bodhidharma, and enshrined within is a statue of him. Bodhidharma sailed across the ocean from India to China.
There we go.
to
Now he's
impart
looking
Zen
more
in his
Indian.
teachings. The foreign language wasn't an issue as he adapted various methods to teach Zen to different people. During the time where he meditated while facing the wall, he developed the now famous manuals called the Muscle and Tendon Changing Classic and the 8-section brocade.
The muscle and tendon.
There's 5
changing
peaks on this area of
There's fucking 2 peaks in this mountain.
this mountain. This cave is situated in the middle peak, so it's got to be a fairly auspicious place and has
Goodness, that's
good
blurry.
feng shui. There's something pretty mystical about this area as the winds are blowing the mist, the mountain face, the cicadas are chirping.
Whoa.
I couldn't imagine what it was like back then.
Probably similar to what way it is now. I don't know if the CCP polluted that area too much. Hopefully not.
Hurry up, catch up! Be careful when descending the mountain.
It is a long way down.
Quick!
So once again, on our descent, it's another training session, it's another exercise. Everything we do is part of this effort
Back
to
in
better
my day,
ourselves
there was no railing.
towards Shaolin
I am
Kung Fu.
800
We're
years
training
old.
for strength and body agility today. Understand? Understood. Let's practice crawling down the steps. Go.
Fuck yeah. Just in case you're going to be casting The Exorcist.
I'm really getting worried. It looks really difficult. It looks really steep. It looks
Just
like
don't
I
pee
could
yourself at the
miss
bottom.
a step with my hand, fatigue, my muscles give out, and I start
I would have crapped myself by now.
planting my forehead into the concrete stairs.
Or up someone's ass. Holy shit. This would be kind of tough. Can I get some chalk?
As I started doing it, I thought, not bad. I'm descending. I think I'm doing okay because I'm keeping up with the monks. They're not too far ahead of me. Another challenge occurs. I have to catch up to Shaosong, and actually, I'm thinking to myself, I want to beat this kid. He's like beating me at all these like challenges.
Hurry up! Hurry up! Keep your body steady.
If you lose to that shrimp, no lunch for you.
Shazhen, overtake Xiaozong.
Man, come on.
Hey, that's cheating.
It's only cheating
They're
if you get
sneaky,
caught.
these monks.
That is one of the proverbs of Buddhism.
It's been a tough morning,
Those trees need to come down.
and it's about to get tougher. In the past few days, I've been training hard to master the legendary Shaolin staff. Wielded properly, it's a phenomenal weapon that can deliver long-range strikes from multiple directions. Used poorly, and it's a dangerous handicap. This afternoon, I joined the rest of my team to undergo a test to show if we've perfected our weapons of choice.
No, pogo stick.
Only a convincing performance will ensure I move into the final stage of my
Or
training.
the cane. No, that's Errol Flynn Kung Fu. That's a
Judging
cane.
us is a 20-year Kung Fu veteran of Shaolin Temple, Master Yen Chuang.
I love children.
Wow, Master Zhao, he has this burly disposition. He doesn't show
That's one way to get called fat.
much emotions.
Master, how's his performance?
还可以，动作再稳一点，不要慌。动作做到位。
Yes. Yeah, man.
Why is he speaking English? Is yes Mandarin for yes too? Oh, the cameraman's getting it.
Double daggers.
I always want to be able to do that like side flip. That ain't happening. Though.
I'm standing there waiting for my turn to perform, and I'm watching the other monks. I'm just blown away. These guys are almost perfection. They're getting the confirmation from Master Zhao.
还可以吧？
Yes.
I'm still like kind of holding my bottom going, okay.
Don't move.
I'm feeling a little more confident. I know my moves, but there's still that piece of the puzzle that's still not there.
Yan Shui, Jason.
The swords for
Hopefully
spanking
there's
people.
no serious reprimand.
How far am I in? I don't want to. Oh yeah. So we'll probably end it there. And until next time. Oh, the document will be finished tomorrow. This thing's freaking long. All right, let's do it. I wonder if I can go like this. Is that gonna affect my capture at all? Okay, good. Oh shit! I screwed up my resolution. Never mind. Ow. There we go. That's better. Yeah, my inputs are all. I had input lag. That's no fucking good. Oh. Okay. Yeah, yesterday I was playing. I did a Tal Rosh's Tomb Run. I got 2 levels, and then I killed Diriel. I killed Diriel 3 times. He drops terrible items. It must just be a normal mode thing. I think they only drop good. They have their best drops the first time you kill them. My brother, I remember he read somewhere that Nightmare and Dariel has the highest Stone of Jordan drop rate, and so he had this feral druid that he had about probably 1,000 runs. He did about 1,000 Nightmare Andy runs with it, which That's freaking crazy. I think it must have been a single player character, because if you do it on Battle.net and you don't have like map hack, although I've never even had that, I've just heard about it. No, I knew one guy who had it, because it immediately like discovers it shows you the entire layout of the map as soon as it loads in. I assume it recognizes certain pattern, and it like recognizes the patterns. There's some algorithm that detects, you know, this tree line here, and then that means that it's this specific map. There's probably like 20 different maps for each area. Well, some areas only have one map. Those are my favorite ones. One hit kill. Okay, so I have to go to the sewers under the Cursed Bazaar. And I have to get the brain. And I think you get the flail by when you fight the council in the Travinskull or Travinskull. That's what I used to call it as a kid, Travinskull. I'm probably still. Neither of those was probably right. I gotta use that word. I have to first of all look up what the hell that means. It sounds like danger. It sounds like danger jungle. That's what Travinskull makes me think. At least that's what I associate it with, just because of that area. It's like Aztec mass sacrifice happens here. You know, you could if you want to. There's oh wait, yeah, that way, yeah. So there's what the hell? I remember Varg. He really doesn't like Christianity, and he talks about the you know, the pagan mysteries. And since he's Nordic, he favors Odinism, at least as far as I know. And then I was thinking of these like ancient Mayan and Aztec traditions, which frankly kind of suck. Basically, those things kind of are only good if you're in a small tribe, and it's a sort of society where you don't have to share your wife. Because fuck that shit. I remember these people, they make an argument. Their argument against monogamy is like, oh well, you know, the ancient tribes, they would just have sex with everybody, and then they would take the entire tribe, all of the adults would be the parents of whatever child was born. Fuck that shit. See, Tony Hughes, it's also an argument for hedonism. I remember, I think I talked about this before. Scarlett Johansson said that humans aren't meant to be monogamous. That you're just fucking silly. What are you gonna do when you're pregnant, you stupid bitch? There's no fucking welfare state back in the day. Fucking retard. What do I got going on here? Yeah. Pelum. Tutu Mall. Oh, I pressed grave. So, yeah. Yeah, you definitely needed someone to commit to you if you're a pregnant woman, because it's going to be pretty hard to hunt and gather when you're, like, extremely pregnant. And defend yourself. In the sort of the new in the new era, where there's contraceptive, then you can believe in silly stuff like that. But then again, I mean, you just have to look at the sort of emotional fallout that happens when you are promiscuous, and then that's an argument against sort of promiscuity, unless you're a sociopath. This guy showed me Andrew Tate's workout. Fucking terrible.
The only reason he has any muscle at all is because he's half black. That's the only way you could have muscle working out with that much of, like, working out in that lazy of fashion. I wonder if he says that he works out the hardest. Because he also says that he's, like, the hardest working. I mean, maybe in other things, but he'd probably make the argument that it doesn't have the sort of payoff that working hard in other areas that make money do, but, I mean, his workout was fucking retarded, too. He would do, like, 3 reps. He would do, like, it was kind of like the old Nautilus circuit, and he's working out with his buddy in his mansion in Romania, and he would do, like, three reps on an exercise. He could probably do 15. So he leaves 12 reps in reserve, 12 to 17 reps in reserve. Okay, I just got hurt. All right, where's that ruby? Did I pick it up already? Okay, yeah, I've got a magnet for rubies. Wait till you see what I got in my stash. Oh, I was making gems last night because I had to free up space, so I had to turn all those chippies into flawds. I think the Curse Bazaar is coming up after this. I hope so. Maybe I have to go through the sewers? No. The sewers are in Curse Bazaar. Oh, jeez, I can't even click. Oh my goodness, my fucking hand. Ah. The 2 buffer, this guy shared my 450 for 20 reps. And I gained over 300 followers on Instagram. I'd priced, if he didn't share my 801 for 2 reps, because he shared 3 of my videos, and just the 801 for 2 reps got me up to almost 2,000 subscribers or followers on Instagram. I had less than 200 before then, and then he shared my 601 for 5 rep squats. Oh yeah, this is the one. Tell me this is the one. No, not the Swampy Pit. Oh man, the Swampy Pit. That I know a couple. I met some women that had a Swampy Pit. Oh shit. Swampy Pit. There's also I think the Moldy Tomb. There's definitely some women that have a Moldy Tomb. A Moldy Cavern actually is more like it. Yeah, so yeah, 601 for 5 and then my 450 for 20. I want my plan is to go to 475 for 20 because that'll be a 20 rep PR. And because I don't really count, like, when I did it before, I did 470 for 20 reps, no knee sleeves. That's my highest 20 rep squat. I was a little heavier and on more gear, but that was also 3 years ago. Okay, can we go this way? No, we gotta check this. Better check this area out first. This is where an area AoE ability is the best, because these fucking guys just move so fast. My freaking grandpa geezer hands can't keep up. I think this is a non-optimal position for my hand. It also requires your hand to be mostly pronated to use a mouse, and my hand doesn't mostly pronate comfortably. That's what I'm going to blame it on anyways. The only way I could find out if I was truly immobilized and sort of crippled with this wrist injury that I have was that I have to play World of Warcraft, which frankly I'm not going to do because that's just, that's just like taking a shot of heroin. And also it's not interesting to watch. Because it's just such I mean, this is kind of a grind fest, but it's not nearly as much of a time sink. I think this big fat French kid said it best back in high school. He's like, this is World of Warcraft, okay? Here's your quest. Go kill 20 dogs. And then you go back to the guy and he's like, good job. Now go kill 20 cats. Okay, then you come back. And then he says, okay, go pick up 17 goldfish scales. And then you have to do that for like 5 days playtime, then you're level 60. I mean, and if you just take it at that you're like, wow, that's stupid, but it's probably like the biggest game of all time. There's not been any other game that has that much of. Well, I don't know. Maybe you could say Counter-Strike, but I don't think Counter-Strike players are nearly as all in as World of Warcraft players. I think it's the biggest time sink game of all time. Most played game of all time. I just watched a documentary from 2006, and it was filmed in 2004, 3 or 4 months after the original game came out. And the guy was interviewing his friends in college. One guy had an insane amount of playtime, and another guy ended up dropping out of school because he didn't come back for the next semester because he was on academic probation because his grades were shit because he would skip class, and then not know what the hell's going on. He'd skip class to play World of Warcraft. And in high school, I got all D's, and that's because my mind was on World of Warcraft all day. But high school doesn't matter because you're not. Well, I mean, the taxpayer's paying for it, but you get a shitty education either way, and that doesn't mean anything. Besides, I got to 2K. Hey, is he still alive? His thing went away. I must have hit a button. Anyways, yeah, how many fucking other people in high school got to a 2K arena team in season 3? That's right. Well, just a few. I think there was like one other guy in high school. He was like over 2K, but that was in Wrath of the Lich King when the standards went lower, where like the really high was 2400, and really high would be like 2200 in season 3. But the best team would have be like 2400. They'd be like way out in front. Remember, that's another thing that's a huge time sink, because you play a game, you get 15 points. If you win, you lose a game, assuming they're similar ranking to you. You lose a game, you lose 15 points. Oh. And I remember there's games that go for like 20 fucking minutes if you have a healer, which I did. I played warrior. I was an arms warrior, and I had a resto druid. So 30 minutes, and then you end up losing. It's like, holy shit, I don't want to play anymore. But I do, because it's World of Warcraft. Apparently, the people in that documentary were talking about how buggy the game was when it first came out. I didn't play until 2006, so I didn't experience any of that. This is fucking annoying. I hate Act 3. It's going to be all 30 minutes just to get to the Kurast Bazaar. Get back here. Can they bring some slower monsters, but less of them, just with more health? These guys are making me angry. Health potion? Okay, good. I didn't want to go back yet. Black Paladin needs food. I was looking into Mark Plummer videos to watch. We watched them together. And anyways, he's got when he's talking about his what the hell? Apparently he's had some lawsuits, and he's like $50,000 in the hole for that. He got robbed when he was in Montreal. He lost $22,000. Insurance only covered $3,000, of course. And then his dog ate a burr, and then they had to get that surgically removed. $6,000 on a dog. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I think I found the spot. Although we need to go back because I'm going to get fucking fragged by these guys. How do I get this guy to show up? S? No. E? R? Q? Z? There we go. Alright, I thought about the wrong thing. Ooh, what's this? This looks good. Oh, yeah. Is this a 3-tier belt? Fuck yeah. Oh, 1 to dexterity. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh, shit. I also upgraded my runes. Okay, here we go. Storm Tree. That's kind of a cool name. Okay. Stag bow. There we go. Alright. I'm pretty sure this is a pretty straightforward area where it's just like, you just go that away. Or for you, maybe it'll be this away. Maybe not. Man. Some... Oh. Well, oh, these guys are even worse than the little... Fucking vultures. Okay, I'm skipping ahead. You gonna be like that? Forget about it. Okay. And with my necromancer back in the day, I cleared out this entire area. Oh, here we go. This is more like it. Big targets. You know, there's the sort of like big lettering that you can get on phones if you're an old person. I need big characters to be able to click them in Diablo 2. Alright, here we go. Upper Crash. Oh, no. Okay. That's how bad. My helm was from fucking Act 1. Pretty sure my sword's from Act 1, too. Okay. Sewers time. Is it in here? Nope. I mean, you gotta, like, pull a crank and then the thing opens up. Is it here? Diablo. Good to see you. Huh? Oh, I think I found it. There's... Nope. The disused Fane. Yeah. That's not the sewers, unfortunately. This might be the sewers. Yes. I'm pretty sure this place is full of bats. Hopefully it's just full of zombies. They're my favorite. These guys are making me tired. What's this? Oh, nice. Those fucking rats are hiding gold. What the hell else is new? Okay. Hello. Puke bite. Imagine that guy's fucking breath. If I actually manage to level up, I'll be 25. Let's see, look at that. Oh, thanks. Stamina potion. What kind of sissy stuff is that? Alright. Okay. 6 feet. I don't know about you, but I'm never going to forget about the pandemic.
mask. 79,000 new cases today. I don't know how they determine this, but I know that it's bad. Look at all this fucking dough. I'm rich. Oh, I went a little too click crazy with the potions. I think that one nicotine thing in the mouth might be the move, because the last few maybe the last like week, I've been doing a nicotine pouch and a nicotine lozenge when I do these plays. Although recently my head hasn't been working as well. I think it's because I added in the growth hormone because I'm doing an experiment. So I got growth hormone, and I take that at night, and then I take 15 milligrams of MK677 the next morning, and then I take that day off, and then the next night. So it's like an every other day sort of thing. Hopefully this isn't back upstairs. No, of course it is. Or yes, of course it is. So it might be because I have a slightly higher blood sugar that I'm not thinking as clearly. Or it might just be my sort of mood right now. I was kind of in a bad mood over the weekend. And but then writing that song kind of turned it around. Well, sometimes when you're feeling like that, you can make some good music. And people have been asking me about that the intro riff to make it into a song. I wanted to slow it down because it sounds heavier when it's a little bit slower. And then I also tuned down the guitar two whole tones digitally. So the circle of tone, if the circle of tone guy listens to it, I'm doing the ultimate sacrilege. I'm using a metronome, obviously, because I'm using electronic drums. Oh yeah, that's another thing is program drums, digital amps. I digitally detune the guitars. Or lower the tuning with digitally 2 whole tones. And what else am I doing? No, that's only the cookie cutter things that I'm doing. But those might be the big ones. Those are arguably the big. Are you fucking kidding me? Okay, it must not be on the edge sort of deal. Okay. This is the Quest for Callum's Brain stream or recording. I don't know. I might stream one day on Twitch. I don't know if Twitch has like a sort of bots that detect certain words, but it would be my idea is to do the Twitch ban, getting banned on Twitch speed run. Da-da-da. The other option is to go trans, and then I'll get a big following. Not really. Although I suppose there are... Oh, and now I don't even want to go into it. What do we got here? Alright, listen, buddy. I'm pretty sure there's 3 levels. Okay. Oh, look at all that gold. Hey, nice. Okay, I might be able to push ahead to the Travinskal. And then I just have to whoop the frickin' I can't remember what waypoint I got. I think the waypoint's really far away from where I entered the sewers anyways, so it wouldn't be worth it. I can go over here. Pretty sure after this it goes to Upper Kurast, and it's there, and then it's basically like a bridge. I guess you'll see. Okay. I think if I manage to beat normal mode on this guy, I'll take a break from this game for a while and then come back and do... Oh, what's this guy? Oh, these guys. These are like the ugly Amazons. Okay. Then I'll take a break, then I'll come back. And after beating another game, maybe 2 other games. Well, attempting to. I failed Diablo 1 pretty hard. Well, that's because the difficulty They turn up the difficulty really fast, really suddenly. And my guy wasn't equipped for that. And well, frankly, I didn't have the patience for it, because it would have been like 30 minutes just to kill one mob group. What I tried doing was resetting the game, but using the same character, so I do like the first, I don't know, 8 levels. I think I got to like over level 10, but I would do all of those levels all over again. But you get no fucking experience on those early levels. At least nothing to make a dent towards my guy's progression. All right, yeah, there we go. 27 minutes. I might be able to go all the way. No, I don't think I can get on Mephisto. Because if it's like Diablo, it'll take me 10 minutes just to beat him. At least we're into Act 4 after this, and Act 4 is way better than Act 3. Act 3 is the freaking worst. These are the picks. What up for the picks? What up for the picks? If you know that reference, then you're probably someone who tried breaking their World of Warcraft addiction with Age of Conan. Or replacing their addiction to World of Warcraft with Age of Conan. Cater to the High Council. Sir, yes, sir. I need to pull these guys out. Oh, shit. That's a lot of fireballs. That's kind of annoying. Oh, here we go. Boss group. Hopefully I don't get fragged. Oh, I'm getting fragged. Run away. I don't want Shaolin to die. No, we should be good. Stop being a sissy. Let's do this. I don't know why I even put that up. This is hardcore. Okay. Okay. All right. One more. Oh, these fucking hydras. Let's do it. Oh, here's Torque Ice Fist. Oh shit. Yeah, they aren't kidding about that Ice Fist. Oh, I'm cursed too. Let's get the hell out of here. Ah! There we go. Get some. Alright, chop. There we go. Sean's spearing him in the butt. No homo. Okay. There we go. Oh. I can't even click the big ass button. Ishmael? This is anti-Semitic. I'm surprised. I wonder if Muslims have ever complained about that. They're like, they made the great father Ishmael into a demon. That's my Arab accent. Yeah, I know it's terrible. What? Oh yeah, I gotta put this in here. Heart time. Give me that. Okay. Is there another guy in here? That's what I'm talking about. Is there a... I gotta get the waypoint. I gotta see if there is a waypoint to Travinskal. Yeah, there is. Okay. I just gotta grab that quick. Because I don't want to be looking around the Durance of Fate. Level 2 to get the waypoint. I'm pretty sure it's... Oh, there we go. Wow, that was lucky. Alright. Well, I'll see you next time.